to go. Yeah. Go.
Here we are in Pacha. It's Fuck Me I'm Famous. I'm here with the legend David Guetta on Yamabooki TV. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, now listen, you've been here for many years, but this year Fuck Me I'm Famous has gone to another level. Like, the whole club is packed. We've got 300 people waiting out the front at 11:30 before the club opens. Half the club is like a VIP. I mean, what is the secret to the David Guetta success?
Well, there's been a few things. We've been building this for years, as you know, because you've been part of it for a long time. Well, I have to say that probably having 3 #1 records this summer helps a little bit. You know, it's not only about the music, it's also the show and the people. Everybody makes a little bit of an effort to come dress up a little bit sexy.
All the crazy shit I did tonight, those will be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for the night. That would be the best therapy for me. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah.
I've been here every week. I love it. It's like an assault on the senses. There's so much going on. Just explain to people that haven't been here what actually happens on a Fuck Me I'm Famous night.
Well, probably the difference between our night and most of the night is that really it's a mix of people that is very special. It's like usually, you know, you have like the glamorous VIP people on one side and the clubbers in a different club, and we mix everybody. I bring the clubbers, my wife brings the love, you know?
Kathy's such a big part of Fuck Me I'm Famous.
Yes,
I mean, what's her role? Like, you know, like...
Well, you know, it's more about like, she takes care of the shows, you know, because now I tour every day in a different country, so I cannot give the flyers on the beach like I used to do. Because I used to do this shit.
You used to do that?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, years ago. I remember that year, it was in '97, and we brought Daft Punk to the island. And people didn't know who they were.
No way, really?
I promise.
Wow.
So we had to buy ghetto glasses to play around the world. And we're like, these are the guys that are... It's funny when you think about it now, you know, these are the guys that made this track.
Get back.
You've got such a big history in dance music, and you started many years ago in France. Like, tell us about like your history and obviously, yeah.
Oh,
obviously,
me?
yeah.
I thought you were speaking about French people. Well, but yes, because you know the father of Thomas, Daft Punk, he was one of the biggest disco producer. You might not know that.
No.
So we always had that dance thing going on in France. And now to me, what was the question? I'm sorry.
No, like, you know, your history, how you started, you know, like...
When I started...
Like, in Paris you had your own
Oh, yeah.
you had like,
I started...
and your struggles, you know, like, you know, growing up in
like
the dance,
yeah,
like, you know, you're here.
I started being a DJ when I was 13, like going back every day from school, practicing my mixing. My first job was in a gay club, and because I was working in a gay club, at the time I would play like half of the night would be funk and the second half of the night would be new wave. I started to look what was going on in the rest, in America, and I heard about house music. That was in '87 something, you know?
Wow.
And in '88 I went to London, and I was already a pretty famous DJ in my city. They would put us, you know, in a little
in the back room. You
yeah,
told me
exactly.
about this, yeah? They put you in a little back room where you could see like a little window.
I go to that party, I go to Shoom, and I see this guy, he's on stage, every light is on him, everybody's watching him, and I'm like, what is this? I went to Black Market, I gave them all the money I had, like, give me everything you have, and I started to play house music.